welcome. How you guys doing tonight? I think we're doing pretty good, huh, guys? Um, welcome
Heck
to
yeah.
what show we get again this week?
Where are we? What day is it?
Now,
It's
Seekers
Tuesday.
Chronicles, Paranormal Historians, and we got some history for you tonight, and some paranormal stuff. That great stuff. Um, well, how was your weekend,
Anthony.
ladies?
Hi. Hi, Kim. Hi, Anthony.
How was your
Um,
weekend? Hi, Kim. Hi, my guest.
good.
Well, my
Good. It was good. I
host.
saw Kim last night. Kim and I were together last night
Ah,
at a
Yeah, we
really interesting place.
that's cool. Good. Got a lot of stuff. You
Yeah.
can't talk about it.
No, we can talk about it.
No, I know. We saw each other within 12 hours
Yeah.
and we went to this very new location. We love these places where, it's kind of unknown. And there's such a mystery about it sometimes. And you walk into these places and you don't really know much, but they've been having experiences and you don't really know what you're walking into. And then you
No.
kind of discover what you're walking into, regroup, regroup, and figure out how to proceed. And we would
Yeah.
love to go back after we do some more history and know more. Yeah. But it was a really
Yeah.
cool spot.
Richard's in the audience right now.
Richard was with us last
Richard
night.
is nice. Hey,
Richard-
Mr. Richard Michella.
Richard Moschella, for those of you who don't know him. And if you don't know him, shame on you.
Yeah,
If
Richard's
you
a
don't
great
know him
guy.
by now, you should know
Buy
him
his
by
books.
now.
Buy his books. His new book is what? The
Yeah.
Earl. Well, Richard, put your new book in there.
Spirits of the Yuletide.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
it.
finished it.
Did you?
So good. So good.
I got to pick it up. I get the auto. You know the
Yeah, the Audible. Yeah.
Audible. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. Well, I'm thinking about edible. I don't know. I'm thinking about other things. I'm
I'm telling you
sorry.
what. It's
I'm sorry.
Thanksgiving week and we're all a little bit punchy, guys. We're sorry. We're just like a little bit tired. A little
Yeah, well,
bit punchy.
it's Thanksgiving.
We
We're all
made
running
it
around.
to Thanksgiving week. We're ready. I'm ready to
Yeah.
eat everything in sight.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I had to pick up the turkey today and everything, so we're ready. Giving my son, my daughter-in-law, to cook the bird. So this year we don't have to cook for 4 hours because we got a 22-pound bird.
Oh, wow. That's big. Yeah.
Yeah. It
Is
was
it?
hard
Yeah.
to catch him. I
Huge.
tried. I had to chase him for weeks. I finally caught him. I
Wait.
had
Just
caught
like
him
a
by his
mental
turkey
picture.
neck?
I grabbed him by the leg.
Oh my God.
Oh, my Lord.
Grab him by the
Okay. What I
leg
mean?
and slap across the head, and you're mine.
Yeah.
That's
See
it,
what I
type of
mean?
thing.
See what I mean, people? We are ready for a break. Anthony Simonelli chasing a turkey. I will not get that image out of my head for a long time.
All right.
I'm a hungry
Okay.
man. I like to eat, so if I have to catch my own food, I will.
So be it.
2 legs, 4 legs, I don't
Well-
care. 16 legs, I don't care. So,
What about
Well,
you, Kim?
who do
What's
we
your
have on
favorite?
tonight?
oh, Kim doesn't want to talk to us no more.
She's like, no, never mind.
I don't know what you guys
We
are
got-
talking about.
Thanksgiving.
Kim's like, I don't know.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh, me? Cranberry sauce. I love the cranberry sauce.
No, I got some-
That's not a food. That's a garnish. Okay, it's a food,
My
but
favorite.
that's good. No, it's good. That's good.
Yeah, mine's a little
All right.
vino. Just a pinch of a vino.
A little.
A little bit.
Yes, as always, we've got some good history and we've got fabulous guests that we've been waiting to have on for a long time. And we are so pleased to actually, let's bring them on before we get any crazier here.
Okay,
Tonight we have Jenny Carney and Armando Gonzalez from 305 Paranormal. And you might be able to tell from the area code 305 that they are from Miami. So we are getting out of New Jersey tonight, getting to the warm
out of
area tonight.
Jersey. Get the hell out of Jersey.
So they've been friends of ours for a while, and we've been excited to have them
Yeah.
on, and we want to welcome them. Bring them on.
Do I have to?
Yes. I
Okay,
can't wait.
Yes, you do.
Hey, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, guys.
Hi,
Everyone,
Jen.
thank
Hi,
you.
Mondo.
For having us.
Welcome.
Hey,
Welcome.
long time no
Welcome.
see.
Is it really cold up there where you guys are?
It is long time.
It's pretty cold. I
Well-
love cold, so
What's your definition of cold?
no,
Because
relatively
it's
it's
like
not.
it's like 50s today.
Yeah, I
it was
know.
pretty nice.
Nice.
I was
Yeah.
sitting outside having a cigar. Are you kidding? I was like, hey, this is great. I feel like a
Yeah, that's awesome. I
light
love that.
jacket.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's cold at 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Jenny's cold all
Yeah.
the time. She's freezing all the time. So,
That's true.
It's
how about you
beautiful,
guys
though.
down there? What is it, like 90s?
It was
70.
no, it was 80s something.
No, 78.
78.
Yeah,
78.
78.
78. It was like 88.
That is true. That is
Oh,
true.
yeah.
really?
All the humidity. Yeah.
I guess you're not having no
Oh, wow.
snow for Christmas.
No, no snow.
No white Christmas for you guys.
No snow angels.
No,
Any turkey chasing?
No.
no you didn't
Well,
chase
you
the
guys-
A lot
turkey?
of wild ducks out there.
There's a
We
lot
got
of
one those.
ducks. Yes.
You're not chasing down the turkey like Anthony.
A lot of iguanas too.
Iguanas.
my
Oh.
I used to have a pair of iguana.
It's a South Florida Christmas.
South-
Matter of fact, they got so big. I ended up giving to my cousin because my son was my oldest son was just born, and the thing kept on trying to attack and whipping with the tail.
Oh,
So
yes.
So I ended up giving to my cousin, but there was a guy at work. He's from Puerto Rico, and he kept on offering to buy it from me. I'm like, why? Why? Because they make good. They can make a good food.
Oh,
like, what do you mean, food? I'm not gonna
no,
sell you
no,
my
no.
iguana. The thing was huge.
What was his
Yeah.
name?
They eat it.
What was
Like,
the
like-
iguana's name?
Buddy Wiser.
Buddy. You're not gonna eat Buddy.
Buddy Wiser.
No.
Buddy Wiser.
No.
That
No,
was
Right.
vegetarian. Not happening.
Cheeky.
you know.
I know.
Yeah, well,
that was
we
like,
want it to stay warm down in Miami so the iguanas don't fall from the trees. We don't want that. We want it to stay.
They get up. I
They-
seen them on the floor. They just be like, and then like next thing you know, like hours later, they're gone in the morning. You see them in the morning, they're like not even there. I'm like, oh,
It's kind of like they're
He's all
drunk.
right.
They're drunk. They just
Yeah.
need a, get it out of their
Aw.
system. And they're back
It's a
up.
little past.
Oh.
That's how I used to do in the parks years ago.
He used to fall out of the tree
Well, I used to fall off
and
the
look
bed.
like that, and then he'd be
It's like-
fine.
You wake up and go to work. All right.
Like the way the sun would be coming up, like, yeah, I used to go work right after that.
You see, that's what happens.
I used to get to work so early because I used to be like, just get up in the park and just walk to work. They used to give me the keys to open up so I could sleep a little bit at work before everybody opened up and came in.
Look at Kim's face.
Oh my
He's like,
lord. Oh my lord.
That was,
yeah.
that was a couple of lifetimes ago. You know, as I said, a couple of lifetimes
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah.
I
well,
will
we're
say
here
our-
to talk
Yeah.
about the paranormal, yes?
Exactly. We're here to
I
talk
was
about
paranormal back then. I was possessed. Jack, my friend Jack Daniels.
oh,
But
my
that's a good kind
goodness.
of possession.
Oh my goodness. It's definitely a holiday week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you two have come on our show to talk about a really cool place. And I just was mentioning to those two that I was researching it a bit myself and I was really fascinated by it. So I can't wait to talk about it. And you brought pictures and we have videos as always. So it's going to be another great show full of history, full of the paranormal. Can't wait.
Mm-hmm.
So-
Anybody want to tell Kim what the name of the place is?
Yeah, we didn't tell her, as always.
Kim doesn't know the name of the place. It's called the Pink House.
I'll let you guys have the big reveal.
You want to tell?
Tell everyone.
Go ahead.
What do you guys say it? Jen?
I'm waiting.
We can say the name if you guys would like for us.
Yeah,
can
yeah,
say the
yeah.
name
So we want
now.
you guys to reveal it to her.
So
Go ahead.
this location, let me build it up a little bit.
Yeah, build it up.
So this
Whoa.
location is super important to Jen and I. Jenny was investigating before she ever met me, and we talked about going into investigating, and we watched the shows and whatnot. As a gift, she got me tickets to go and investigate the location that we're going to talk about. And it kind of just blew my mind. And I wholeheartedly thank her to this day. If it wasn't for her getting those tickets, I don't know if 305 Paranormal would be what it is today.
It'll be here.
Wow.
What we are now was thanks to her getting that and blowing my mind with this. So this is technically the very first place that 305 Paranormal ever investigated. Not only that, another friend of ours, Joe, that was his first ever location, and someone pretty famous in our field, Susan Slaughter. That was the first place that she ever
I heard of
investigated.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Location that we will be talking about this evening, very dear to us. It's called the Deering Estate.
Oh,
I'm gonna show a picture of it.
the Deering Estate.
Love it.
Yes,
That's nice.
Love
That's
it.
a beautiful building.
So
that is beautiful.
it is beautiful. So I love that you chose this building because it brought you to working together and having 305 Paranormal. Do you want to tell us more about how you guys have started 305 Paranormal and maybe your first experiences or how you kind of got into this?
Well, that's the birthplace of 305, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I would say so. Yes.
That's your first baby together.
Yes.
As far as like our experiences, well, technically, like I was saying, Jenny was with her experiences, and it's best that she tells you because those are moments that help define her as the amazing paranormal investigator that she is nowadays.
So thank you. So growing up, just having paranormal experiences, like hearing your name being called, or I would guess seeing things or feeling somebody sit like on the bed. I had that a lot. Things like that. Growing up, electronics, TVs going on and off, or sound bars. We haven't had the sound bar thing in a long time, which I find that odd, but now I'm thinking about it. And I would tell him when we first met, like everywhere I went, I felt like something was following me. But then, getting into the field, it's more of not that something's following me, but I guess maybe I attract stuff, or it figures out that I'm there and I can communicate with me. So it'll just kind of like mess with me or try to show me like signs. And until eventually something happened to him. And one place that we were staying at prior to us getting married, we were saving for our wedding. And he had the whole somebody sit down next to him moment. And then he was like, whoa. There was a big whoa.
Something's happening here.
Yeah, something's happening. And it's weird because he's an adult and having that happen to him. Hello.
Hey, Richard.
And I think back about how it would happen to me as a kid. And I didn't really have anybody to talk to about that. Like I would just kind of like look. I remember one instance, it was like during Halloween. Because I was like unwrapping candy and I was eating it in front of my bed. And I touched next to me, like the bed mattress, because I thought it's so weird. You're like a child and you're like, what is that? So I was touching the bed just to see if I can tell a difference. It's not like I didn't feel anything, but it's just things like that. I go back and I wonder about that. And then, so we did the Deering Estate as they had a October event. They had, they have like all towns do. They have ghost tours and stuff like that. He really liked it. And that was the first time I had been there. And I was like, wow, this place is beautiful, because that's just one building that you saw. And then he has the other building right next to it. And just, I lived down that street for so many years, and I didn't even know that he was even there.
Literally, you could have walked.
I could have went there every day.
Sorry.
So crazy. And then I got in touch with the team that was hosting that event at that time. I got in touch with the person, which was Eric from War Party, and there was somebody else too, but they're not in War Party right now. They were looking for people like investigators for the team, They wanted to make a South team, which I am the original and still oldest member of the South team of War Party Paranormal. And Armando's been along with me in that journey ever since. And that was
the second oldest.
The second oldest.
Second oldest.
That's how we came together and we built 305 Paranormal. I was like, let's just get our stuff together. It's taking a lot of memory on my phone, and I just want to put it out there and stuff. But it's good to share experiences, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, that happens to me," or they tell me, and like, "What do you think about this?" And I like the networking and meeting people and just hearing other people's stories. My favorite,
Yeah,
that's the best thing about this field is networking amongst people that are like-minded.
Yes,
that we want to do something and make a difference for things, not a buck. Like a lot of the guys out there. That's why I like you guys, because you're like us. You're down to earth, and that's best compliment I could give. I don't know, you're down to earth. Hey.
Thank you.
What's not to like about these two? Wasn't that? I agree with you. They're
one of us. Hey, Amelia.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are.
And that's what was great about meeting you guys, because, okay, awesome. I have Jenny to talk to about this. Mm-hmm. But then anybody else that brings it up is like, bro, you're crazy. Or why are you doing that? Aren't you scared? And it's kind of like I'm almost defending my position in this. It's great to finally build friendships with you guys and everybody else that we met, like-minded individuals. And I think this is important because it's kind of a way how we can continue to learn. Is maybe Anthony might see something one way that I've never even dreamed of. For example, him being the artist that he is, that's what I was telling him in our show. I never even fathomed that you can use that in the paranormal field. So that's something that's why I like meeting people, because I get to pick a little bit off of Anthony. I get to pick a little bit off of Jenny, Kim, this Jenny. And I kind of
Jenny.
it into something, into a big meal. That's how I learn.
I couldn't agree more with that. Yeah, Jen. No, Jen. That's how we met. Actually, we were both watching.
And you, Jenny, what? Identity names.
We were both watching EVPI on Monday nights with Ron Iacovetti, our good friend show, and it was like, hey, Jenny, hi, Jenny. And we just got a kick out of it. And then we started talking, and then we met in Gettysburg. So we did get to meet them in person in Gettysburg. Kim, unfortunately, wasn't with us at the time. But Anthony and I met them in person this year.
Jenny,
this year, of course.
The very first person that we met
at
Gettysburg, because we were kind of lost. And it was kind of like the shining light, the beacon of.
You were like, a Jenny. There's a Jenny.
Jenny, she could be like the welcome person anywhere. Hi, how you doing?
I know. She's so friendly. I know. Just follow the hair.
She talks anything.
Right?
She's hanging, talking to a chair. Hey, guy, hey, how you doing?
I was just as lost that day, so I was so happy to see you two, because it was my first time there as well. So I was like, but I felt better when I saw you guys. So no, it was so nice to meet you in person, because usually, that's hard. I know a lot of people that I'm friends with online in this field that I wish I could meet in person, but say they're in Ohio or they're in California or they're wherever, and it's hard. You don't have a lot of occasions to meet, so that was really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
that.
Really
West
cool.
Coast and stuff like that, So it's
exactly.
True. Like I said, I got to meet those women from England in May. They came over. The ones that run that big festival that Ron and Lotus were in last year in England.
Yeah.
They came in May, and they had them, and they invited me along with them. Even Wes Coleman, great people. And these people, international, one's from Canada, one's from England, and stuff like that. So it's always good to meet others like-minded. As I keep on saying, like-minded.
Right.
I keep doing
but
this.
Like-minded, but that you can learn from.
Scalp this way. Look, I could blind you. Watch. I'll just blow my head and.
It's a headlight.
So
Anthony's had some coffee tonight, I think.
No,
I
had
think
a
so
Red
too.
Bull.
There's something
Yeah.
that's a little elevated. I'm not sure what it is, but
Me?
levels normally here. Tonight it's here.
My
Yeah.
stomach is always
A
elevated.
little bit. Yeah.
He's excited.
Well, what I love that you both said was the part about learning and reaching out. I'm pretty new
Yes.
to the paranormal field. I've been doing investigating now, I would say, with others for about 5 or 6 years. But I love meeting new people, because I get to see their techniques, their tools, because everybody, I mean, there's so many different technologies and tools out there nowadays. And so I love meeting new people. I love seeing how they work together, because each group and each team has like their own feel. I don't know how to describe it, in their own way to do
Right.
things. So I've learned a ton. I've loved it. And yeah, I'm glad to meet others as well and learn
Do
from
you
them.
Yeah, I completely agree. I mean, and I love that we combine teams a lot here. Like, I don't know if you noticed that, like the events that we do, like we combine different teams. I love that. Do you
that's
guys
right,
work
yeah.
with other teams?
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
we do.
yeah.
So
Okay.
we are a part of one of the bigger paranormal groups in Florida. I think the biggest in South Florida, right? The biggest in South Florida, one of the biggest in
One
Florida.
of the biggest. I would say PERS is up there. I don't know which one.
Right. Well, but PERS is more central.
It's so
Right.
Okay.
no
So,
Coral Springs.
but
I mean,
yes, we do work with PERS, which is Bill Slevin. We've worked
Cool.
with some really good friends of ours, Stephen Mella from Black Smoke Paranormal, an amazing couple there. And there's some other folks, not even in Florida, that we've investigated with frequently. James
James is in Georgia, so Across the Line Paranormal.
Across the Line Paranormal.
Yeah, and no, I will say Debbie. You talking about Debbie?
Debbie McCain,
McCain. She's
spectral researchers of Central Florida.
She goes everywhere.
Kindred Paranormal, Stephen.
Yeah, so there's a lot of teams that we've
Hunting Angels.
Hunting
Very
Angels,
cool.
North Carolina. So we've been blessed to meet a lot of people and stay in touch with them and just build a friendship.
Ghost Coast is a new team that we started investigating with too. Yeah,
Ghost Coast.
Ghost Coast.
Like
So they run tours in Savannah.
Yes.
Oh.
That's a beautiful
Yeah.
place. Yeah. Beautiful place.
Well, once you get up here, you'd be joining some other teams.
Yes.
Yeah.
Seekers Club, the Paranormal. Am I going the
Parasite.
right way for Kim? New Jersey.
No.
I forgot your project. Am I saying it right? Kim.
Kim. You could be with
What?
Kim. We'll
New
call
Jersey,
it Kim, the
New
Ghost History
Jersey
Media.
Project. What's the team you
What
guys
is
do? With
I
you
think
and
you're
Richard.
thinking of New Jersey Paranormal Project that you and
Paranormal
Richard.
Project.
Oh,
Yeah.
like what is he?
NJPP.
I speak
I'm in New
Anthony
Jersey,
Seminary.
I wasn't sure. Hey,
I'm in New Jersey.
Whatever.
Yes. Northern New Jersey, where there's like so I actually didn't have paranormal experiences until I came to New Jersey, which is incredible.
Mhm.
There's so
That
much
is
here. So yeah, we
incredible.
can't wait to host you up here.
Oh,
I would
thank
love
you.
to. I'm dying to sit in a reading with Richard, with you,
Yes.
with Ron, and everybody together. Like, I know you guys all go together to like these locations. I'm like, I just want to be a fly on the wall every single time.
All I say
So-
is don't threaten me with a good time.
Yeah. Oh my God. My husband says that all the time. He loves saying that. So Jen,
James is from Brazil.
This is our friend from
I
Brazil.
see.
Yes.
oh nice.
Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yes.
Excellent.
Jenny,
See?
do you go by Jen or Jenny?
Either. Don't matter.
Okay, great. Do you consider yourself a sensitive then, and a medium and psychic? You consider yourself, and do you use that on investigations?
I see, like, I consider myself, I don't know, I get sensitive. Yeah, I guess I'll pick up on certain things. I guess more clairvoyant, clairaudient, where I'll hear stuff and I'll see things. Me and Anthony just did this weekend. A friend of ours from El Salvador sent me a couple pictures and he wanted to see what we picked up from it.
Mhm.
So I sent him he sent like 38 pictures. So I picked
Wow.
out some pictures that I really like, caught my attention. I wrote down what I thought and I sent it back to him. And Anthony did the same. And it's funny, we got a lot of the same pictures we had picked out.
Yeah,
So out of 38, I think that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. You know, and
spoke
I
to both of you. Yeah.
yeah, I sent what I thought and what he thought, and he was like, you know, pretty good. So he's excited because he's investigating that place on the 30th, and I'm excited just to see what you get because now he got kind of like our little input, and so sometimes on lives I'll see things, and then when I go back to rewatch it, it's not really so. I'm thinking I'm seeing it live, but maybe I just, you know, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing it, but it really looks like it's
interesting.
there. Like I saw somebody
That's
like,
interesting.
yeah, like on our co-hosts that you met, Joy. One time on one of our lives, I saw something like crawl on her roof, and it just kind of like skidded into a room, and I was like,
"Oh, that's not creepy.
Not
at all."
Hey, you guys, I saw something like on your roof, and then like I saw it go down the hallway behind her. And then she was like, oh, she had mentioned her husband sees the same thing. So, and then when I went back, I was like, it has to be on video, you know, because we were on live.
Okay.
It wasn't
Denny,
there.
do me a favor. If you see something crawling on my roof, don't tell me.
Okay. Like, I'm moving.
To answer, I think it was Mary Beth's question. Yes, we are in War Party Paranormal. So there's the North and South team. Jenny and myself are the original members of the South team. Mostly, a lot of the folks, they live where the team originates from, which is the West Palm Beach area, which from us is like about a 2-hour drive. We have some locations down. Hey, Shannon. We have some of the locations down here in Miami-Dade, so it was just easier for them to kind of like have us reach out to the locations here in Dade just to keep tabs on them and Broward, so that way we can continue running the events through those locations. Because War Party, we do events with the yes, we do the events with the guests. War Party's a completely non-for-profit paranormal team, and all we're really doing is trying to get the name out there, so that way folks feel comfortable if they have any situations at home or at work, then they feel comfortable to approach the team, and that way we can help them with the cleansing and whatnot, whatever they need.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, nice. And I know there are people in New Jersey even, correct?
Yeah, so now, they opened up a chapter in New Jersey.
They just opened up a Jersey chapter.
Okay.
So the Ghost Cowboy, Sean, he's
Sean Flynn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Sean Flynn.
I've met him. He's great.
So nice. And
James Mater as well. He's the other member from the team. I know they're going to start to build up the team.
Yeah,
but they just formally announced it. I believe it was the beginning of this year, towards the beginning.
Yeah, a few months ago. Yeah. Not in the middle of the year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Very cool.
The team does that. I always wanted to do that with the Seekers Club. Get like different chapters, but I'm lazy, so I never pushed it.
No, not too late. Not too late.
Sure.
Not too late. How about Seekers Club? I don't know. Amsterdam.
Of America.
Seekers
Club. America. There you go.
There you go.
Seekers Club.
Or America.
National.
Paranormal America.
Seekers Club St. Bart's. Just thinking of all the fun places we could go.
We might want to start getting into some of the evidence before we run out of time.
Let's do it.
Because all we do is talk, and then we go like, oh no,
let's do it
in the last minute.
Yeah, exactly. And we are a history show. So I know that I was joking with Armando because he and I are both preparers. We both have our notes. He's got his papers and I've got my papers, and I love him for that. And yeah, I know Kim's like, I love papers. So I'm going to let you
guys are
start,
such
and I have a
nerds, I'm
question
telling
because
you.
now, I know,
I'm a
nerds
big
rule.
nerd. Yeah,
Just
no,
to
it's
start out, you mentioned when you were discussing the location, you said the other building. When you say the
Right.
other building, and you didn't say what name it was, is that the Richmond?
Okay. So the
Yeah.
pink structure that you first saw,
Okay.
that is known as the Richmond Cottage.
Okay.
It was actually, I can go into the full history, right?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'll show you a couple of the pictures.
And
of
I'm
the
going to
place.
sit back and listen.
All right.
All right.
Like,
Go ahead. Go ahead, talk. I'll just start showing
All right.
the building.
So the Deering Estate is known for having two of the Florida most historic landmarks. The first one is the Richmond Cottage, which was built in 1896, that's the structure that you see
Pink
there,
house.
that pink reddish building with the white trim. And then the Stone House, which is the building that kind of looks more like the stone. That one was built in 1922. So I'm going to go ahead and start in the beginning with the Richmond Cottage. So the Richmond Cottage was actually built by Samuel Richmond. He was building his pioneer home to be as a part of an estate for a settlement in the town known as Cutler Bay. 4 years later, they decided to create an addition to the home, and it became the Richmond Hotel, which was the very first hotel between the towns of Coconut Grove and Key West. Mr. Deering, Charles Deering, ended up purchasing the property and began renovations for the location, which included a pump station, car garages, housing for generators, and a boat training basin. The Richmond Cottage would be the winter residence for Charles and his wife Marion. So as you can see here, this is the stone house, the back of the stone house there, and they have the beautiful landscaping, which is what I'm going to get to in a second.
That's beautiful.
Gorgeous. That is gorgeous.
Just to further go into the whole boat churning basin, so Charles, he ended up petitioning to try to get a lighthouse built onto the grounds of the estate, and after being denied, he ended up building his very own boat basin to be aligned with the center of the Richmond Cottage, and added two very large exterior lights to create his own lighthouse. So where he was denied access to one, he just was like, I'll do it on my own then. So this right here, this is the very front of the stone house. That's where we enter the doors that you see there next to the sign. So Mr. Deering, he ended up building the stone house due to various locations nearby that were suddenly just catching on fire. Mr. Deering was known for having a lot of art, very expensive pieces and things like that. And a lot of the paintings, even Jenny will tell you, a lot of them were oil-based, so they're extremely flammable. Excuse me. So he decided to just construct the stone house, and that is where, till this day, a lot of his art pieces are. So he contracted, like I was telling you, a local botanist by the name of David Fairchild, which that name is super popular here because it's one of the bigger locations by the Deering Estate. It's called the Fairchild Gardens. So he actually contracted David Fairchild to implement the restoration to the surrounding areas and its natural environment. That is the boat basin that I was mentioning to you there. So any ships that would come in, they would just dock there and come in, any boats. So Mr. Deering unfortunately ended up passing 5 years after the construction of the stone house. The estate remained with their heirs until the year of 1986, when it was purchased by the state of Florida and added to the National Registry of the Historic Places. At that particular point in time, the daughters then split the work into 3 ways. So one portion stayed there at the stone house. Another one went to the Arts Institute of Chicago, where Mr. Deering donated a lot of money to. And as well, the final portion went to donations to where his daughters resided in the libraries of Northwestern University. So as of today, the Deering Estate is managed by Miami-Dade Parks and Recreation, and it's a property that's nowadays used exclusively for private events and weddings. And during our favorite time of the year, they do ghost hunts. James Deering, which is Mr. Deering's brother, he started helping him with the renovations of that property. Once they finished that property, they both went on to work onto James's portion, where he ended up buying some land in Coconut Grove, and it was called the Villa Vizcaya. That building was recently renamed now as a Vizcaya Museum and Gardens, but that's one of the more beautiful locations in Coconut Grove as well. So a lot of history. These gentlemen have called this place their winter homes, and it ended up becoming their homes, and a big part of, history that we have here in South Florida.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, which one is your favorite? I mean, how do you pick? Like, I mean, they're all three are so beautiful. You have a favorite, I can see, Jenny.
I love the Richmond Cottage itself and the inside. It's gorgeous on the inside. I don't even think it's that.
Is that one of the bedrooms?
There was two. I sent you bedrooms, but some are from the stone house and some are from the cottage. So, say like the kids' room.
I'm gonna just flip them on. Just tell me yes or no.
That's from the
That's from
cottage.
the Richmond Cottage.
So the pink house.
Okay.
Is that the one you like?
The pink house.
That's the pink house.
I like it. I love their dining room area and their downstairs. So that's the stone house.
That's the stone house.
And I love these two bedrooms. I love.
That is Mrs. Deering's, Marion's room, and that's Charles's room.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a wheelchair. Huh?
Ooh.
That's an original.
Funny story about that wheelchair. And before I do continue, I do want to say thank you to Mr. Ron Iacovetti for the amazing comment. We definitely do appreciate you. And thank you for tuning in. So funny thing about that wheelchair, Jenny and I were investigating with some of our teammates at a war party, and we ended up just snapping pictures and using an XLS, and we ended up catching what we believe is Mr. Deering. What we caught was pretty much the shoulders and head, and it appeared like he was looking down towards the wheelchair.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah.
Like when we do events, when we run events there, I'm always, for the most part, I'm always in the stone house, and I'm either picking her room or his room. And I give her a chance, and then maybe she kicks me out and I go to his room. But I always put the case in the wheelchair, and I mean the thing lights up like Christmas. That's what I like.
Really?
No kidding. Sometimes the cat ball. Last time a cat ball really didn't do anything, but the K2 was going off. Mm-hmm. My one of our teammates was like, "Well, how come mine don't go off like that?" She put it in, and hers is like, it like clink. And I was like, because I talk to this man all the time. And then I'll move. I was like, let's just go to the other room. Let's go to her room. Yeah. And I put her on bed, and then it starts like lighting up. My ghost cat experience was in her room.
Ghost cat, yes.
Yeah. So I always ask, like, before we do events there, like I'll go inside and I'll come like, hey, I'm here. I hope you remember me. I'm glad to be back. I kind of introduce myself. And since they were so, I feel like so like proper. At first, I don't think she really liked me. I don't think she liked anybody doing that, investigating her place. But over time, especially when we do like the field trip events with the kids, they love the kids. They'll show up for the kids. Yeah. Like 100%. They love them. Yeah. So
yeah,
we get a good interaction with them.
You said you got a ghost cat. You want to play the EVP for that?
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice.
Everybody just in the audience, if you want to hear it, just up the volume. Sometimes with StreamYard, we're a little low, so give this a shot.
And actually, hold on. There's a question about what is a ghost cat. So what is Is this like an actual ghost cat that you caught on camera, or is this a tool?
No, like I saw a cat that wasn't there.
Okay,
So
great.
just-
So
Right.
this is great. Okay, good.
A spirit
a-
of a
we can play
cat,
that
in
right
other
now.
words.
We're in
Okay.
Mrs. Mary's room, in Marion's room. It's myself, Jenny, and our good friend Ernesto, which is the lead guitarist for our band Modern Mime. Shout out to you guys.
Right.
So Ernesto and Jenny saw the ghost cat, but Jenny was the one that saw it more prominent. Now I never saw it because, of course, I was looking in the opposite direction.
Saw it twice.
Right now where you're gonna catch is the second time.
Yeah.
And this is where we hear audibly in the spirit box.
Yeah, because we were doing a portal session with the kids, and they had left. And then something caught my attention when I look at she has like a Jack and Jill bathroom and goes out to the hallway, and I saw like the cat brushing on like not a nightstand, but
You know how cats, they walk, but they like to like hug their furniture, like the
Yes.
corner.
Yeah.
it did that, and I was just like staring at it. I was like, I saw that thing again, but I've never seen that. It was the first time I ever seen an animal in that form, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. And
Jenny.
eventually one of the people came. I was like, do you have like a cat in here, or is that known for that to happen? She's like, I've never heard of that. I was like, I don't know, but the response in the portal was kind of interesting, because I've gotten that response in different locations depending on like what it is, so you'll hear it.
Okay, let me play.
Okay.
Can you say one of the kids' names for us?
Dude, I saw that shit again.
What? Cat?
Did I just see that cat again?
Run?
The cat, it was in the bathroom.
Was it a black cat? I just heard black.
It was in my, so
Was that a meow?
No!
Was that a meow?
Yes!
You were running. I heard it for sure.
It's running.
Is it a cat or is it? What is it?
Can you repeat that? Can you tell us what the cat is?
Holy cow. Oh, that's so loud.
Angel could be the cat's name.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Could be, yes.
True.
So yeah, I was
Goodness.
just amazed because, and that's when I was like, yo, it's running, because we had the camera on. So we definitely caught it, and that was our like little prize for that investigation there.
Yeah, that was
That's
weird.
awesome when you catch
That
something
was
like
so loud. That was so loud.
Mhm.
And
The
Jenny,
meow.
I-
The thing is, we didn't hear that
Right.
until like probably afterwards. I'm like,
right.
what the hell? Like it happened more than one time, and we're
Right.
Yeah.
We caught it the
It's
last time.
loud.
It said meow
Yeah.
live, but it wasn't until you showed me the video that you pointed out
it was
there.
2 more times. Yeah.
It was other times we just completely missed it.
Wow.
Holy
That's
cow, that's
awesome.
really interesting. And Anthony last week actually at a private
Mhm.
investigation saw a ghost cat, but
Yes.
he saw it psychically. So I mean, did you see an apparition of a cat or did you psychically see a cat? I always have to ask with you.
So that's what I don't know. This is
You
where I
don't-
need
okay.
clarification, right? Because I saw it with my eyes.
Kim
you know.
maybe can explain to me how that works. I mean,
And-
like,
So yeah, that would be an apparition if you had seen it with your eyes. Yeah.
What you say, apparition?
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
you-
Because clairvoyantly it would be more in your mind. But like if you were literally seeing it with your eyes, then that would be in my opinion like an apparition of the cat. Yeah.
right. Right.
I get both, but like not lately. I guess maybe figuring out I see more with my eyes. I do see stuff. I don't know. It's weird. I'm telling you, like I
Do you,
see
do you see like I see? I don't see with my eyes. Like I always consider my third eye.
Mhm.
That's where I see things. You know, I can see things clear. I can see fully apparitions that are full. It looks like a person standing there, or I can see clear. But I don't always. I think I see with my third eye, than with my eyes.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, it's like an internal seeing. It's like you're
Yeah.
seeing it, but it's an internal seeing. So it's not like the external is like sending light into your eyes and
Mhm.
causing to have a vision. It's actually your mind having the vision. It's
Yeah.
like internally impressions of.
That's how
of
I
a
feel it
vision.
happens to me. And I think that happens probably to almost everybody that does see. Not your eyes, it's more of your, you know, you see
Right.
like so, you
Yeah,
know,
But
you
internal
can
or
still
whatever.
see apparitions. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, you can still see it.
yeah,
That's
You're like-
why.
And that
For
cat,
sure.
when I first saw it, it was in between, like it went kind of like I don't know. I looked down because I saw something move, and we were all standing like together, like a triangle almost. And I
Mhm.
saw was the back end of from the middle to the back end of the cat, and it went like between Ernesto's legs. And I was like kind of like skidded. I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, what is that doing here? And it went behind the nightstand, which that camera was on top of. And
Oh my
then when it
goodness.
looked everywhere there, like it like ran there. So I legit thought it was a real cat.
And then
Yeah,
it
was
said
it-
it's running. It said it's running.
It's running.
And like it's yeah. So I mean
And it-
everything you saw, it described.
And it was like, but that part was only like half the body. So I was like, you know, and that's normally
Yeah.
how I've seen stuff half body. Yeah. So I'm
Right.
like,
Right.
yeah.
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 When you have those abilities, you see things half.
Yeah. And but you were getting so many responses as well. Like not just you know, I mean not just the
Time and relevance.
intelligence of them, the
Mhm.
number of responses that were pertinent to what you were experiencing is amazing.
That's wild.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I mean there was like 10 that had to do with it. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Angel, it's running, it's black, like oh my goodness.
Yeah, when he was like, was it black? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, oh, you saw it too? Like, how'd you know? Because he heard, I didn't hear that on the thing, you know.
I think that if you don't investigate the paranormal, you don't understand how rare that is. You might get one word or one sentence, right? And you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. It lines up, but everything lined up. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Do you want to? We'll start with Kim. Do you want to start your readings to let them hear your readings?
We can. So again, I'm just reading these photos. I don't know if any of them are going to make sense to anybody. Absolutely now, since hearing the history of the place. We'll see how this goes. Some of this may make sense or it may not, and that's totally fine as well.
Mm-hmm. And remember, everybody in the audience, anybody that's listening in the future or whatever, Kim did not know the location until tonight. And she just read photos. She labeled everything Pink House. She had no idea what the location was and everything.
Right.
So this is pictures I were given to her, and she did the reading. And and amazing Kim.
We're very careful about that. We don't tell her
first. Yeah, I don't tell her nothing. She like looks at me like, "Are you kidding me?" But we have to, and she knows we do. All right, here's the first one. You got marked 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go with that. Okay.
Okay.
The outside first.
Yeah. Yep. Number 1. Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay, so let's go ahead and begin another reading for pictures that were submitted to us so graciously by our guest this week. I don't know anything about this house other than these pictures I was sent. So let's go ahead and begin. This is the front or maybe the back of the house. I'm not quite sure, but it's a pink house. I'm calling it the pink house or like the coral house. This is old, right? Okay, so I'm getting old. I want to go back into the 1700s with this, but there's something quite new about this house. They're letting me know that there was either extensive renovations to this house that would have been quite costly. They want to tell me in the hundreds of thousands of dollars or even $1 million that were put into this house quite recently for preservation or restoration, maybe even additions. And I want to be like oppressively hot, like oppressively hot and warm. I don't know, like Louisiana or gosh, like the panhandle of, I don't know, somewhere where it would be very hot and oppressively humid.
Bingo.
Well, there you go.
Very hot.
Florida.
Florida.
And Miami. Okay.
Everything you knocked it out of the park. Yeah, that building, like it was what I had mentioned. It was originally a cottage, and they wanted to add on an addition to the home to make it into a hotel. So yeah,
Yes.
you
Yeah.
knocked it out of the park.
Holy
And yeah,
cow.
it's hot because I mean, it doesn't get hotter than Miami, Florida.
No, it does not.
No, it doesn't. But do you know if there was something recently done? Like, because you were saying that the addition, that whole hotel was put on in the 20s, right? 1920s?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Was
Mhm.
something recently done, like an upgrade or like an updo to it, kind of is what they're saying.
I want to
Okay.
say yes, because in one picture during the COVID time, they were, I don't know if they were redoing windows or something, but they did. I remember seeing like plywood on
Yeah.
a lot of the windows, and I mean during COVID there was no hurricane or anything
You're
like
right.
that, and
They were installing the impact windows.
they were doing impact windows
Oh.
and that thing. I mean, I don't know. They did a lot.
Too expensive.
They're always fixing the land, the ground there.
Yes.
They all. Oh, as a matter of fact,
Oh, for the holidays.
there's a boardwalk that I think I sent you a picture of. There's one thing that we didn't
Yeah.
mention about this place, so let's see if you say it. If not, I'm definitely gonna say it because it's a
Okay.
huge part of the history there.
This
So the boardwalk that was big, yeah. So they restored that whole boardwalk is brand new. It was destroyed by a
By
hurricane a
hurricanes.
few years back, and it took them years to get to it. Like,
I see things on that boardwalk.
Huh?
I
Really?
seen something on that boardwalk. Yeah, was when it was destroyed. Was anybody killed? I see like two guys.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know.
Could be.
Well, from what I know from the hurricane, nobody was killed. It was just
Okay.
the boardwalk was severely damaged, and that's like in a very what would you call that, mangroves?
That's all mangrove area.
Yeah, so it's super delicate. That area
It's
there.
all
Wow,
above
yeah.
water there.
But they didn't find any bodies in the water in that location.
Say it again.
Did
Didn't
they
you find no bodies in the water? Maybe they weren't killed there. Maybe they washed up.
Well, so what I was gonna say, which I thought Armando was gonna mention in the briefing thing, but there's Indian burial ground there.
Oh,
This
that
would
must
be
be it.
for-
Yeah. So I say that in the video. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I was like, I'll
Yeah.
hold off.
I say Native American, right?
We'll do
Yeah.
the video before we
Well,
add anything
Anthony,
else.
why
I'm
don't
sorry.
you do? Why
Which
don't
one?
you do? It says bridge. I think it's either 3 or 4. And then we can
It's
leap
5.
into that
Bridge in the
story.
courtroom. It says bridge.
Sure, and then just stop it after the bridge. Yeah, yeah.
Might not be able to do that. Well, I'll try it.
Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
I can do that on this.
Oh, this is fun. Ooh, this is a bridge into the woods. Interestingly, I'm hearing howling, animal howling, but it's like an unusual animal noise and dense fog. Why am I saying dense fog? Dense fog, dense mist. Okay, they're telling me that people who walk on this bridge tend to feel very unsteady, meaning that they tend to get dizzy on this bridge. They tend to get dizzy and uncoordinated. That can usually happen when there's a shift in the energy of the land and the location. A lot of people feel like this would be a vortex. When we begin to feel those sensations of kind of like you're just unsteady, and some people report like fogginess in the mind. Some people report not being able to like understand what's happening. There's confusion and maybe a little nausea, but it's more of like a like you're on a boat kind of nausea. I really think you're feeling the shifts in the energy of the land. And this would be a very potent piece of area and a potent piece of land. I do believe this might be connected to Native Americans out here. And there's having also, yeah, like somebody might walk on this and like get overwhelmed with emotion and you just kind of don't know really where it's coming from. I'm not sure they're seeing anything out here. They might see like orbs, like colored fairy orbs out there. But this more what I'm wanting to feel here is this kind of like disorientation on this bridge. Like you can't walk straight on this bridge. And okay, so we're going back into a room. There's some dolls here and whispers. So in this room, capturing very good EVPs and whispers, lots of whispers. I almost feel like it's the help that's whispering. The help that's whispering. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Interestingly, it looks like there's a connection to the attic up there too, on the upper left of the picture there. And I actually think those whispers might be coming more from the attic space. And footsteps from above that you can't really explain. There's actually quite a bit of activity in this room. Unexpectedly, quite a bit of activity in this room. One might not feel very good in this room.
Yeah, I couldn't stop it, Kim.
Awesome.
That's, okay. That's all right.
What I will say is, as far as like the bridge, Jenny and I have investigated it, and before we started doing an EVP session, halfway through, I know you said that you saw someone, like it felt like somebody.
So like on the bridge, the first time we ever went on the bridge, we've been going to this place for years. First time we ever got to go on it was a couple months back, like 2 months ago or something like that, September. And I was so excited because I've been hearing about this damn bridge, and it's been under construction for so many years. And it was going to rain actually when we were of course started to go there. It's like a 20-minute walk to go all the way to the end. It goes like you're on the water. And the further we got down into that, how it looks like it goes into like nothing. The further we kept going down there, like the more uneasy like I was getting. And I kept looking. There's spiders everywhere, which I hate, but that wasn't really it. I kept looking to my right side, and at one point, I was like, I felt like I saw a guy crouch down in like the swamp area. Like I saw a dude like crouch down, and I just like stopped, and I was like, yo, I think I see something. And in my mind, I'm like, that's it felt like a Native American, like crouched down like that, like kind of like you can hear things like movement. And then I was like, if they were hiding from us walking on that bridge. And then we did an EVP, and to get an EVP in the middle of that, and like in the middle of nothing, and like saying like, get out, and like pissed, like.
And let me tell you, at one point I was telling Jenny, I was like, I feel like we're surrounded.
Yeah.
Like there's multiple spirits, and they all have our eyes on us, and like I can feel that look like piercing right through. I just like Jenny was saying, it felt uneasy. Kim, like how you mentioned, like when you're stepping, you kind of feel like you're kind of like on a boat. It kind of did feel like that. Like you felt like the waves hitting, and it kind of like moved. We kept hearing what I presume was like gator, gator noises or something like that.
I was hearing like how it's funny because you mentioned whispers for the room, but I was hearing like that on the bridge. On top of that, we would stop and we're like, you hear that?
Yeah.
I'm like talking.
Interesting. That'll make you uneasy. That's for sure.
Yeah, that bridge is really intense. Really
very
intense on that bridge.
Is it running water under the bridge, or is that over like a swamp type of thing?
No, it's from the Biscayne Bay.
It's Biscayne Bay, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This guy that built all this, he had some money, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's money because I mean I've been to a lot of locations. This is probably one of the most beautiful location I've seen. Everything I've been to, you know.
It's massive.
It's
lovely.
When you that photo the photo that you showed of the basin, like it has like you and the water coming in.
Yeah.
If you stand there, like it's so big, like it's so wide, and the energy there is so high. Like literally, my phone stops working. I've never
Oh
had
my
a
goodness.
location but that place, and then like it just
Wow.
feel it charged the whole land there.
Isn't it
That's
tip like the
incredible.
Bermuda Triangle up that location by Miami?
No, that's
I think
more.
it's a little bit more north.
No, northeast of us,
Northeast?
actually, of New York, really.
What,
Bermuda.
Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
New York.
it's closer to you guys than it is to us.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
I
why is
think
it
you're
called
thinking
Bermuda
of the
Triangle? Why is it called
Bahamas.
Manhattan Triangle then? These people main things. Why? And you
No, I
talk
think I
about
know
the
what
way
you're
I talk.
thinking.
Come on.
it's supposedly so. Like say like Turks and Caicos is like above there, that area.
Yeah,
So like
there you go, Bermuda.
Florida with all my cute little like things.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
is that's the triangle.
No, it's not near New York.
Oh no, it's not in New York, man.
That's what it says here on the map. So now
It's called Bermuda Triangle, not Manhattan Triangle.
It's Bermuda's.
Wait a minute. There's a
Yeah, no,
pinpoint on a map for the Bermuda Triangle.
it's a
Who did that?
storage
Hold up.
section of water known as the Devil's Triangle.
Just in
Legislators-
case you're on Google Map and you could drive there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you
could
could be like-
bring your boat. Just go into my Bermuda
I
Triangle.
mean,
I'm
are you
here.
guys able to actually investigate more than one place in that location? I mean, I was reading that the stone house is 13,000 square feet.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
because
Like-
it's 3 floors.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's 3 floors.
4.
I mean, how can you do more than one place?
Basement
Like
and the
one
2
of the
floor.
houses or, like one of the locations.
When
the
we
estate.
do events there, like we break it up into like teams, and then the teams go into different rooms, like how you saw the whole cat one.
Mhm.
The location that Kim read, the children's room with the dolls, that's another location that we host
Okay.
events at in that room as well.
That's the building.
In the other building.
Okay.
Um,
Like hotspots you pick, like certain
Yeah,
locations.
yeah.
Because I was like, how could you investigate that entire place? You
So
never could.
the 3rd floor of because the stone house does have a basement, or it's a wine cellar.
A wine cellar.
Yeah, not really a basement. And they didn't know that it was even there until after one of the hurricanes.
Oh my
There was a
goodness.
flood. It flooded inside, and then they ended up finding that wine cellar because of that. If not, that would have still
Wow.
been like
There.
Oh my goodness.
and stuff. Yeah,
That's
So
so
he-
interesting.
he had a whole like nice collection of art and
I-
fancy wines.
Wow.
I bet. There was
Kim?
probably some old ones.
Let's get some of these
Yep.
videos out before we
Yes.
run out of time.
Yeah, go.
You don't do is talk, Jenny.
I have a million
there-
questions.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. Hold on.
I know.
You have
Let's get these out of the way.
no. Wait a minute. Do you guys have any evidence or anything from
No.
the bridge that we should show at this time?
No,
Do you have
no,
any
no.
pictures?
Okay.
There's
Okay.
nothing
Just want to
here
make sure
about
we're
bridge.
not missing anything in
No,
that
hey.
in that area.
No,
Good enough.
no bridge.
Whispers,
I wouldn't
people
bring it up.
watching you. Ugh.
Yeah, I
Okay.
totally feel that feeling on there. I mean, it's really intense, really intense on that bridge. Wow.
It was
I seen 2 guys there. So.
amazing.
Mary Beth says she can watch for hours.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Yeah, I
Mary
agree.
Beth. Great.
Yeah, Mary Beth on every week. That's good. Thank you for
She's great. Thanks for watching, Mary Beth.
watching. You know, I mean, watch me make a fool of myself. But
Forget about it.
forget about. Come on.
Forget about it.
Kim, which one do you want to do now? The outside, the man outside, royalty, Eleanor.
Oh, let's do royalty. Yeah, let's do the royalty.
Royalty. Here we
Maybe
go.
you'll be able to help. Maybe you'll be able to help me with whatever the heck this is.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, so we are looking at this gold and black bedroom. Man, this military man, he's saying this was his property, but there's also a connection here, and I don't know if this is his connection. There's a connection here to royalty. And how they're telling me this is like someone who lived in this house had a direct connection, or was a princess, a prince, something with a European connection. This might be Spain, this might be France. And they're showing me these gold coins, so these gold coins that would be from Spain or France. So there's a name that's coming up also when I'm talking about the royalty. The last name is a B. It feels like B or Beignet or Broguet or something with a B. I do feel like it's French or a Spanish name. I feel like it is a male that has this relationary connection to royalty. They said that's very important. Royalty coming over. I don't know. I may even want to go even further into the 1500s that this family has connections to royalty. And in this room, I do feel like this is, they're saying gunshots in this room. That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting. I'm going to go to the next picture.
Yeah, Kim, you're good. Good. So, tell him.
So when you mentioned something like overseas, I do remember inquiring about one of his art pieces because he had a lot of art pieces, and he had a collection over in Spain. So looking it up real quick, he owned a castle in Siguets. I don't want to pronounce it bad, but Siguets, Spain, and it was in there where he hosted all his collection from the United States and over there. So
Whoa.
he had a castle for his art
as well
in Spain.
Oh my goodness.
What did this man do? What was his job?
Him and his brother, they were part of a distribution company, like one of the bigger distribution companies in all of the U.S. I'll get the exact
real estate and he real estate and also say oh my god, wood and stuff like that. So they when people started making their houses and little places down in Miami, they went through him. He had his own company he set up.
So he was from Maine, right?
Miami.
Maine, yeah.
Maine. So he's from Maine and he's setting up houses in Miami.
He came down here, right?
Because this was his winter house.
And everybody over there, they knew hey, come to Florida because we got property here, and maybe the fruit. I want to say oranges. Yeah.
His summer home. That was his summer home.
But they a lot of people saw it as a big opportunity to do something big down here.
Sure.
Yeah.
This is my summer home and my winter home.
Yeah, I'm seeing my all-year-round home.
My all-weather home. My all-season home.
Wow. And he had a castle. And he had a castle for his paintings. And his summer home in Florida.
Yeah.
And he was from Massachusetts, you said?
Maine.
South Paris, Maine.
Yeah, South Paris, Maine. Interestingly, Paris.
Mm-hmm.
So it was the business was called the International Harvester, and it was the leading manufacturer of architectural machinery in the U.S. in the 1900s.
Oh,
wow! So he was probably right up there with the Vanderbilts, because around that same time with the railroads and
yes,
wow,
yep.
Yeah, they probably supplied the Vanderbilts with a lot of his equipment.
Yeah,
So he he
wow.
had
Who knew?
Wow.
Who knew?
Yeah.
The coast of Miami.
So, Kim, which one do you want to do next?
Is there any other pieces, any EVPs or pictures or anything?
From them? Yes.
Yeah.
We do their stuff. Going to do your stuff. Okay. There's something with a room with a Raggedy Ann doll in it.
Yes. So that was the doll room that you had read, the children's room.
Okay, so I'll play that now.
Yeah.
So the infamous doll room at the Deering Estate, this room that you see right here behind me, we caught this EVP.
Okay. Do you like when we come and speak to you? Can you tell us which doll exactly you are attached to?
I'm gonna rewind it.
Can you tell us which doll exactly you are attached to?
One more time.
Can you tell us which doll exactly you are attached to?
That's that doll right there. The Raggedy Ann.
Holy cow.
That was
Very
clear,
right? Yeah.
very clear.
Love it.
I love that EVP.
It's so good.
Yeah, that
You
is
like
good.
to think things are not attached to dolls, but they are.
Oh, yeah. Jenny, you don't have no haunted dolls, right? She said, no, I'm not getting any haunted dolls.
No, I don't have any. No,
Okay.
no. I have a team member who's not about the dolls. Let's put it that way.
We are about 2 hours north of one of the most haunted dolls in all of the states.
I know
here.
it, Robert.
Robert.
Yeah,
Robert.
Robert
Key
the
West.
doll is about 2 hours south of
I've
us.
seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Mhm.
So,
And I got sun poisoning. So I wonder. Okay.
I've had that, and that is the
Oh
worst.
no.
Take a look at me though. So no, I don't think it was Robert.
you guys said another piece of evidence. I just have it marked down as EVP. So I'm not sure what exactly it is. So want me to play it?
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know.
Then you
what it
guys
is.
explain it. Here we go.
Mhm.
What's your favorite color? Do you like ice cream? Did you die at this house, yes or no?
What's your favorite color?
Did it say red? Yeah, I heard red.
What's your favorite color? What's your favorite color?
It says red on the thing.
Nice. You see how that's how it can respond through there. Let me see. Can you? Yeah. Sorry.
We asked what your favorite color was, and we got it on that device too.
So I'm gonna replay this again.
What's your favorite color?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
That was the kitchen in the Richmond
It
Cottage.
was, what your favorite color? Do you like dessert or something, or
Yeah.
something like that?
Yeah.
And it was like, who
The
doesn't
red
like?
color. And then it came out on the what's that?
Yeah.
on the
list.
Obelisk.
That was super cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
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 Love it.
I'm
I
gonna
love
say
I
it.
love when you
Paranormal.
back the evidence like that at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's called
Eddie, what do you
lasagna.
call
He
it?
calls it stacking. It's called lasagna.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
Paranormal lasagna. I like that.
I know. Kim, I know. You're right. Stacking is much more professional, but paranormal lasagna.
Well, I like the lasagna better.
Well, I like to call it a cake, the paranormal
Oh.
cake, but yeah, it's like the
A
icing
cannoli
on the
cake.
cake when it does all that.
Hey.
But lasagna's
A
good
cannoli
too.
cake, yeah.
I like lasagna.
It should be a drinking game watching our show. How many times you say cannoli?
Yeah,
Every time he
They-
says
they-
cannoli, you drink.
they could take a shot of sambuca.
Oh my
Wow.
There
god.
you go.
Every time I say cannoli, you gotta say sambuca.
Oh Lord. That used to be one of my friend's favorite drinks.
I love it with coffee. Just
Yeah.
dump it in the coffee and just drink it like that, black.
I don't like that. No,
Sorry,
thank you.
way off track. Sorry.
Yeah, if we stayed on track, we would have the show
So
ending
was
on
that-
time.
Was that one of the children's? There were young kids in that group.
Yeah,
with you.
that was
Yeah.
a middle school field trip for a forensics class.
Yeah.
What?
It's a
Why
friend.
are we not doing this? Why are we not doing this?
Yeah,
Note
that-
to Richard Moschella.
and it's great just to see how their minds are so interested and
Yeah.
Yeah.
not corrupted by anything, and
Not
they're
afraid.
they wanna learn. But it's the funny thing is, hey, what experiences or what do you like about the paranormal?
Yeah, we always
or what,
ask in the beginning, what do you
and
know
then-
about the paranormal? Sam and Kobe.
Sam and Kobe. It's like,
Yeah.
Of course.
I was like, how about documentary? Or how about ghost hunters or something, like, even, way
Yeah.
back. They
Yeah.
were first. Who?
what's
I'm like,
that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I had that
Oh
many
yeah.
times.
Oh yeah. They love those guys.
Yeah. You watch
They
TV
love
shows?
them.
Yeah. What do you watch, Sam? I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
You're like, how are we going to compete with that for real?
you can't.
Well, but then something like that happens, and they're like,
Yeah.
But then it's
Yeah.
real. Yeah, it becomes real to them. I love that you're
Exactly.
doing that with kids, because it's such a
Me
great
too.
way for them to have a different perspective than the fear of and it's like it also, kids talk, right? So they're going to share with their parents what they saw and their friends. So like it just spreads out from there, that it's not just like, oh, we're seeing demons or, whatever's out there. It's just, love it. Love it. We have a few kids, young people that come on some of our public investigations, and they're like the most enthusiastic out of the whole group. They're awesome.
Yeah.
A lot of the
They're
times
excellent.
they behave better than the adults.
oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, I believe it.
Agreed.
Yeah. We have some that
Yeah, but
actually
we love it.
with what we do. We have one little girl that always comes, and the last time we had something, she came right after from soccer practice. Had her soccer suit still on, a soccer uniform. She's still on.
Love
And her father brings it all the time. So
But you know what? You mentioned, Jenny, that you get that the spirits love the kids, right?
Yeah, they show up.
We find the same thing. Like, I was at an event with Full Moon Paranormal, and there was one little girl there, and the only person who got an answer to the EVP was that little girl. She had to be 10, maybe 9, 10. Yeah. And immediately there were, answers to her questions.
That's awesome. Yeah, I like that.
It's so true because when we investigate, so sometimes we'll get the teachers involved too. Nothing.
Yeah.
They respond to us, the Deerings, because we've done the investigations there so many times, and they know that we're very respectful. We don't antagonize. We just treat them like if they were still there with us, So it works out, and we get good responses. But who gets the best responses 9 times out of 10 are always the children.
Yeah.
There for sure.
Yeah. Love it. What else? Do you understand the gunshots? Why would I have heard gunshots? Do you have any idea?
Maybe because I don't know how far in the area with the
Cestas.
The Cestas and Spanish War.
The Spanish War.
Native War.
That was one of the locations. Spanish War.
Okay.
And it went from there and it kind of went up to like Fort Lauderdale area.
Okay.
The Cooley Massacre was one of the major locations there where a lot of deaths were.
It was Broward Down. So like I remember, I can't remember who it was that went from Broward, and they went, I don't know, I guess by boat or something, down to this area, the Cutler Ridge, Key Biscayne area, to warn them, like, hey, like, they're coming down here, they're gonna kick the natives out. Like, they were already fighting, and so those people who in that area went down to the Keys.
Right.
Like, it went down.
This is pre the Deerings and
sure.
All of that.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting, because the Spanish War did come up sort of, but I didn't pursue it.
Mm-hmm.
But cool.
Yeah, it's interesting
All right,
because
very good.
the guys I see on the bridge have uniforms. That's why you even said Native Americans. But they have uniforms.
Yeah.
So maybe something with that. I don't know. The bridge wasn't there, but the spirits still wandered still.
Right.
The water was.
All right, Kim. You guys have one more piece of evidence. I'm going to play. I'll have you guys explain this. It's a pink evidence. It's you're having in full spectrum. Here we go.
Whose picture is that? What did it say?
I think that's Mr. Green.
Just stop in a second. I want to tell the audience, make your speakers and your headphones loud because this is very low. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Whose picture is that? Did it say?
I think that's Mr. Zee.
No, that's what does it say? General William Dennison Whipple. Oil on canvas.
That's cool.
Oh, that's that guy.
Charles Deering.
Did Charles Deering paint this, or did that? I don't get it. What is this up here? Signature?
Oh, he used to paint. Yes.
Yeah.
Because this one, he drew that or whatever, painted that. Portrait by Charles Deering of Step.
That's Shadow.
Did everybody see that?
That's the same night of Ghost
Good.
Cat.
Yes.
That's our buddy Ernesto that we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why we had one into that room when we first went up to put just equipment down in different areas, when he came upstairs, he saw something move. So when you go up right up the stairs, that's the door on your right, and that was like his study. So he had seen something like move in there, and he had told us that we were by Mrs. Deering's room. He was like, I thought I saw like something walk in there. So later on, we're like, well, let's just do an EVP session, just check it out before anything. And then
That's no cat. That's big.
no, that wasn't.
You can see his head and everything. All that there's a tour going on at the same time you guys were doing that?
So what was happening at that particular point in time, the kind of meet up at the bottom floor, and then they start going back to the buses. So that's what was going. They were trying to gather up all the children so they can leave. At that point, they give us the location for like a good 30 to 45 minutes for us to do our own thing.
Love it.
So that's what we were doing at that point.
That's awesome when locations do that. I know a lot of locations we go to, especially with Richard, they let us do our own little thing before, and then we do a tour with them. That's just awesome when they do that.
So what was going on with
you
the
give
painting?
better tours?
Oh, well, I had looked at painting. I was like, wow, it was such a nice painting. I can't remember what the painting is itself right now, but I didn't know if he had painted that because I had recently learned that he was.
Oh, the
that he
painting
painted.
of the ship?
Was that what it was? A ship or something?
I was intrigued by the painting, and then trying to figure out like if he bought that one or whatever. But Jenny was the one that found out that he painted that one himself.
Yeah, because on that little marquee I was reading,
wow.
so I had like, I had like the camera like that, and I just had it like that, and I was like, blah 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 blah. I'm like, oh, he did paint that, So I'm not even paying attention to the scrap.
You weren't paying attention to that.
You just had it like on the side like that while she was reading, and boom, she happened to catch.
Too bad we do that
good
in the
catch.
background because you got an EVP or something, all that noise contaminated everything.
Oh, but the EVP, but it was at least with the DR60 is so loud. We didn't really get much of anything EVP wise in that session in the first part.
Right.
That's interesting.
Or that night was the pool and Jenny's camera.
Yeah. That was way I'm reviewing, the thing, and I almost missed it. I had when I first saw it, I was like, I clipped it, then I showed it to him. I said, "Tell me what you see." So I don't tell him what I see, and I was like, "Tell me what do you think about this clip or whatever." And he was like, "Is there like something moving in there?" I was like, "Okay, good."
So where does that go? Like, where does that go? That
okay,
area?
so
into the hallway, right?
That study, and then the room right behind us is actually, like Jenny was saying, it was the Jack and Jill bathroom. So he had his study, then the bathroom, and then the bedroom that you saw with the gold, a lot of the gold things in the wheelchair. That's where that is. Then across the hall is Mrs. Deering's room where the ghost cat was.
Yeah, it's not like a hallway, like a thoroughfare. Like there's rooms connected. It's not like you'd have to. you'd see somebody walking through there.
Oh, correct.
No,
And at
that-
that particular point in time, since there are kids involved, we have to kind of make sure that the floor is empty.
Right.
Because you don't want a
It's
kid
just
to get
the three
lost.
of you. Yeah,
Right.
clearly. Yeah.
That'd be freaky if a kid got left behind. You guys investigate and the kid go, hi. You'd be like,
You know,
it's a different kind of scary.
if it was me, I would have tried to get left behind because I'm.
Oh yeah.
I would have been like, I want to stay in this place because ever since I was little, like I want to do that. You know, I would have been like, totally.
Yeah,
staying here.
we would have been friends.
Yeah.
And we were little. Yeah.
Tonight.
I mean, not that we're not now.
So,
But
does he show up a lot with like apparitions? Like, do you see him a lot, or do you even believe that that was him as the figure there?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Too.
Because we have asked, and a lot of people, the people who work there, who are like, I guess the caretakers there, they say that they get a shadow figure inside of that room, particularly.
Mhm.
yeah.
Perfect.
So
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
just, from what we were told, it makes sense because some of his artwork is there. Maybe he wants to take a look at the piece that he painted himself.
or he spent a lot of time there because that was his.
That was his study. Yeah.
Sure.
Mhm. Yeah.
Do you want to look at it again? Do we have time?
Yeah. I kind of want to see it again.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
Do it.
Okay, I'm glad. Yeah, because I really want to see it again.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think this is it.
Whose picture is that? Did it say?
I think that's Mr. Zee.
No, that's why does it say General William Dennison Whipple? Oil on canvas. Oh, that's that guy.
Charles Deere.
Did Charles Deering paint this, or did that? I don't get it. What is this up here? Signature?
Oh, he used to paint. Yes.
Yeah.
Because this one, he drew that or whatever, painted that. Portrait by Charles Deering of.
You would have seen it on there.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
my mistake. The picture that I was mentioning of the ship that he
Painting.
painted is inside of the glass case to the left.
Okay.
That was actually a portrait that I believe was of himself.
No, it was a general.
It was a general that he painted. Yeah.
So Adam is asking, could it be a reflection from something outside the window? But I feel like it's the opposite. Like,
Inside.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's the reflection of something inside, like with the light source coming this way towards the window.
That's why I know that it wasn't any of us because we're all accounted for, and where the camera's facing this direction, we are over here, like in front of me this way. And the only light source would have been from the hallway, which the door entry is like back here.
Right, not
and
outside.
Then we swept the whole floor to ensure with the teachers that there was no kids there.
So
she's gonna show you now.
I'm gonna show you now.
What's outside the window?
That's also on another floor, so
That's it right
it's
there.
impossible for anybody to be outside.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Okay, so it's not the first floor even.
Well,
so,
no.
There you go, Adam.
when I looked at it,
So
because
there you
I
go,
looked
Adam.
at, because I
Couldn't
had
see
the
someone
evidence,
outside.
I had it on earlier, and I kept on looking back and forth on it, and I just kept on going over and over. You have a glass case in front of it.
Right.
Okay.
So
You can glass when you have it. The reflection is not straight through it; it's an angle. It breaks.
it's behind it.
Yeah.
That's right.
So in this case, I don't think it was anybody walking in the hallway because it wouldn't have been on that wall. You would have seen it on the glass case also. If you look at that, it's on the wall behind the case. So anything coming from behind you would have been reflected in a different angle, goes into a glass case or wherever. It might be plexiglass, whatever it might be. Okay. But that was against the wall where nobody was. So if you had the light behind you and you're walking, it wouldn't come on that wall. It'd be reflected somewhere else, and you would probably catch it on the glass case. Not only catch the reflection, you might even catch who the person is that's
The
walking.
person. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't think it. I think that's a good piece of evidence because it's on the wall and not in the glass case, and you can see where you guys were. It was like the three of you were there, and you by the picture, and you were on the side, and you said you held the camera sideways as you looked. Okay.
And Ernesto was in front, right in front of that painting, and it was just me there. Nobody else on the floor. And on top of that, like when I first reviewed the evidence, I almost missed it, like a lot. I was probably fatigued from just like reviewing stuff. And so like that's when I come down, I get dinner, I come back up, I'm like looking at it, whatever, like going through the stuff, and that's when I saw it. But what you said, I thought the same thing. Like you see it, you don't see it on that glass case, you see it like behind it.
Right.
You know, which I found it interesting. If it was somebody like walking behind or whatever, I think it would reflect on that item as well.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I also felt that it was like coming from the chair, and it's also not a full opaqueness. It's not like it's not a shadow. It's not, I don't think it's somebody's shadow. Somebody's shadow is going to be denser. It's going to be more defined than that, regardless even if it's reflecting off of something or coming in, and it's not. It's really fuzzy. So great catch as others have said in the chat here. Really cool catch. I love how some of the best evidence comes like when you're not even paying attention.
Yes,
exactly. It really does.
Love that.
That's why I get a lot of good evidence. I never pay attention. So
it looks like someone's peeking like that. Like it's like really quick.
Yeah, it looks like somebody just.
It's like a real quick thing.
And it's not a tall person. It might be a kid. Who knows? But it's not a tall person, and it's at a certain. You know. Well, I mean, it's a little beyond the table itself too. You know.
Do you know if there's like a connection with that general in the portrait? Because the general in the portrait actually looks very similar to the individual that I actually described outside. We haven't gotten to it, and we may not get to it, but I saw a military man with a mustache like that outside. Do you know why he would have painted that man or had that photo?
No clue.
All right.
Honestly, I don't know. He has.
Yeah, you have a reading on that because you got two more. Man outside. Is that the one you talk about, or Eleanor,
or the one you already said?
Yeah, it would be the man outside. Yeah.
I'll play that. Okay.
Okay. That's all I'm getting from this picture. So let me go to the next picture here. So this is another picture of the front of the house here. It's lit up. It's beautiful. And so I'm beginning to see a man outside. He's walking around. I do feel like this man is a military man. He's wearing a military uniform, and he's about middle-aged. I do see him with a mustache, and he's talking about three buttons. I don't know if that makes sense, but he's talking about three buttons. I do feel like this might be Civil War that he's talking about. And he's like, the war ended here. The war ended here. The war ended here. Like it didn't get down to here, or it ended here. He's not saying it ended with me. It ended here. Like almost a location is where it never got down into. And he walks around. I do believe they would see his apparition outside. You may see him in the house, but I don't know. I'm feeling him more outside. But let me get into more of the pictures.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. William McKinney. I'm trying to look up who was in charge of Spanish American War. How about what's the other war? Good, keep going. The Seminole War.
Yeah, that's a good point. It may actually be not Civil War. It could actually be related to the Spanish War. Wow.
The Spanish War. Yeah, the Seminoles. Right.
Yeah, yeah, wow.
I mean, it's a pretty generic uniform, like you said. And he wouldn't be wearing a blue one.
Well, the blue was very popular with, not just Civil War, but, down there, the Spanish-American War and all kinds of, the generic. Blue was a very popular color,
Yeah.
But
it says Andrew Jackson, so.
Andrew Jackson? He did have
Andrew Jackson, the president?
Yeah, he was. He's military before he's a president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And 3
Yeah.
buttons could be maybe 3-star general,
Yeah.
or
Oh,
maybe.
3 stripes meaning a sergeant.
Yeah, it could be.
Says
See?
in charge of the U.S. military, leading the campaigns against the Seminole tribes, particularly during the First Seminole War.
Yeah.
'Cause I know they had the second one, but General Andrew Jackson. So
Mm.
First, he pushed the Seminoles further into south, so that's what happened. So it went from Broward to down to this area, and then
To the Keys.
then they
Keys.
put everybody to the Keys. They're like, "Hey, leave! They're coming."
Did it say what rank general he was? Does it tell you how many
General.
star? General? If it says 3, that
Oh, it says general. Yeah.
it doesn't say
General.
how many
That's
stars. Because generals have stars. 1 star, 2, 3, 5 stars.
I'm sure we could find it.
Yeah.
General Andrew Jackson.
That's
Very
something.
interesting.
You got
Do you
some
guys
homework.
see stuff outside there, outside of the house? Have you had any captures?
So on the basin, on that large body of water in the back, they have a room inside of the Richmond Cottage, and it's all their paranormal captures that people have gotten over time. They had
Whoa.
they have what's her Marianne? They have a picture of somebody. It's this picture. I don't have it with me, but somebody took a picture, and it's like she's in. I don't know what room it is though. She's in the window. It's like her in the window, and then like the drapes are next to her like this, I guess. And it's exactly like, I mean, she looks like it was her. There's a lady in the basin in the back. There's a lady in white, and then people say they get her a lot down out there. They didn't know. So I was like, oh, is that somebody from the Deerings? The people there don't know if it's really Deerings or if that's Native American lady. Like, you can't tell one but it's just like on all white dress, I guess. And they do get, I think, James Deering a little bit, which is his son, one of his sons, and a lot of shadow movement walking outside.
That's interesting because the uniform could be somebody from the Navy, military.
Oh, true.
I wouldn't doubt it because again, that was a hotel, so like people use that to stay.
Yeah. Maybe they just military guy just had a weekend off and he went over there. Who knows?
Could be.
That was the only hotel in the area too.
After that, then you're going to Broward. And back then, can you imagine if you're going like, I don't know, I don't know if the train was completely done all the way down south but it's in horse and carriage or in boat, and that's way over an hour, to do any of that. So they will go from all the way down to the Keys, down to this spot, rest there,
and then continue.
So,
wow.
Kim, you have one more Evie, one more reading. I'm going to play that because we're going.
Yeah.
We got we're running out of time. You know what I'm saying? Here we go.
We'll
play here. I know we're having too much fun.
Okay, so we have another bedroom here. Again, very nice things in here as well. Nice, beautiful carpet. So there's a woman in this room. This actually brings me to the other thing that's very prominent about this structure. There is a woman that immediately wanted herself known to me. She is actually a modern woman. She died recently. I want to put her absolutely within I would say in the last 10 years, 10 or 20 years, 20 maximum. And the name Ellen or Eleanor is coming up with her. It's definitely an E name. She is deeply connected to this location. I believe that she was either the last owner or she was the one who funded this recent renovation of this house as well and preservation. She is a little bit of a difficult woman, but caring. She loves this property. And I don't know, the 80s are coming up, like 1980s for her. I'm not sure if that's 1980s. And then, yeah, this is very recent. I do believe this woman or this place has not been open to the public until like the 2000s, maybe even 2010s. It hasn't been open to the public, but she was meticulous with this. And I want to say her money was hers. And that her husband, I do believe her husband would have passed before her, and her money was hers. And she really just put it into this. So now she's showing me outdoor games, like outdoor bocce ball or outdoor, what was that other, shuffleboard? These outdoor parlor games that she would have on the front lawn. She's showing me this very, very beautiful light parties that she would have there. Parties, like gatherings, socialites. I don't feel like she's the one who has the connection to royalty. I do feel like that's a male, and I do feel like that's further back in the ownership of this home. This would be the last person to own it, is what it feels like. So now we're back outside again. Back outside, there's a beautiful tree here, and I see the military man out here walking around. I don't know if there were guards. There might have been guards for this property during the Civil War. There's these men in uniform outside. Quite a bit of men in uniform, actually. But there's one in particular, and again, he talks about those 3 buttons. I don't know if they found buttons out there or found 3 Civil War buttons, or if he wore, a 3-button suit. Maybe that would be it too. But he wants to talk about the 3 buttons. And then also the man that walks around, who's very prominent, I do feel like there's an A name associated with him in the military uniform. And he also is prominent, lived on the property, likely died also on the property.
So before I forget this question, Charles Deering was in the Navy, right? He was in Navy, a graduate of the Naval Academy. The brother.
James? I
No,
believe.
James is Charles.
Charles is the one? I believe, yes.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I know he was military, and you may be right about the Navy. I'll
he went to the Naval Academy. I think I remember reading that. But like, what were you said an A name? I mean, what were his daughters' names? You know what I mean? I'm wondering if, like, so who died at the actual estate? James died there, correct?
Charles died there, and I believe
Charles
James died in Vizcaya.
Okay.
Hold on 1 second.
Sorry, I could look it up too. I'm just wondering if the A name might be a daughter, you know, like.
You said A or E?
A, she said. Anyway.
E for the daughter, for the woman, and an A for the man. Yeah.
Well, I looked up E, and only E would have been Charles's grandmother, Lisa.
Okay.
There wasn't anyone with an E.
That's close though.
But
from what it sounds like,
for sure.
It sounds like it would be Marion, to be honest, who I'm feeling in that room. Yeah, it feels like it would be Marion, despite the name. I mean, names come and go, but it feels like it would be that. Did you know her personality? Did she show up with her personality in context? Because she feels like a pretty difficult woman, to be honest.
Yeah, I consider her like snooty.
She's more difficult to speak with than Charles.
Yeah.
But she's warmed up to us, especially because we do the investigations and with the children, and she comes through there. So I guess she's like, they help me to speak with the children, like they're okay.
Yeah,
they're soft.
Or at the beginning, she used to come out on the spirit box a lot on the portal, and she used to be like, "Enough," and I'm like, you know, like that's how it would sound.
Yeah.
But then after going there so many times, and with the field trips, and I would go there by myself in that room and sit and talk. It's kind of like talk to them, like it was here, and just show that I don't mean any harm, and trying to talk to Mr. Daring also warmed up. Like she's cool now. Like I've asked her, I'm like, do you mind me being here? Are you happy I'm here? And she said, yeah. I'm like,
Oh,
okay,
good. Well,
Yeah.
I get
She
that.
loves
I mean,
that
you guys
property.
are great.
I mean, like,
Oh
it's,
yeah.
yeah, it's like
She's very like nobody in my room, you know. So when we have like men go inside the room and stuff like that, like at first she didn't like that. So very
yeah, I can imagine.
Do you find that a lot? Like I've had that happen so many times in a woman's bedroom where like a man comes in and everything changes. Like the
Yeah.
whole vibe changes,
Right.
equipment starts going off, like, you know, you start to get the get out, you know, kind of thing.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think we don't think about that in this era, right? But like, think about it. It's 11 o'clock at night and there's a gentleman in her room, right?
Mhm.
Exactly. I mean,
You
they
know,
had
yeah.
separate bedrooms.
Yeah, of course. But I mean,
So
just in
not like
general,
that,
yeah.
you know?
Like to have a man that's not her husband in her room at, you know,
Or-
night.
Or vice versa. I'm in his room. So like I'm in his room. And then at first
That's
I think
probably okay. No, I'm
she was
kidding.
she was not okay with that. I think that's why at first she didn't like me, you know? Because when
Right.
I
Oh,
first
of
saw my
course.
room going there, I was like, this room is so weird because it has like the decor of that room is very odd. I've never been to a house that has like that. So you saw it was like very gold and black. There's a lot of like
Oh,
I don't know,
yeah.
like not Egyptian but kind of some weird.
It felt like that.
You know, I was like, so what? I'm like, this is weird. I was like, this is her vibe. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, you know,
Especially for
and
South Florida, right? You don't see that.
yeah, I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah.
So when I spent time there, at first she was like, get out. No, and you know, she didn't like me, and then it took a couple years.
It's funny because the first time that we were ever there, we were filming. Well, we were investigating, but we were also doing World's Largest Ghost Hunt
Yeah.
there,
Uh-huh.
and we had no responses whatsoever. That actually was the first and last
Wow.
time that we did Deering Estate for the World's Largest Ghost Hunt. They wanted us to go somewhere else, but yeah, we were getting no response.
You got nothing.
To
Wow.
nowadays, yeah, we are constantly getting excellent results there. Easily one of our favorite locations that we've
so
ever
great.
done.
I think that was our very first ghost hunt. That was our first experience. Was in that location for that. I was like, oh, this is new. What is this? So you know, and our team were like, we do this, and I was like, okay, cool.
I love it.
And
It was yeah.
no flat.
That's always the way, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
I have like a couple of questions. I literally wrote down questions.
Yeah.
That's how I roll.
Question.
But the first one is Armando, for you. When you said that, you know, she brought you there the first time. This is like at the birth of your, you know, paranormal relationship. Like,
Yeah.
what happened that day that really blew you away?
Ooh, there was
So much.
So the it's a location in there that we're no longer able to go to. So in the Richmond Cottage, so in the children's room, that's the second floor. But back then, we were able to go to the third floor and investigate. Now they specifically only use the third floor on both buildings as offices now. So you can't get in there anymore. When we went into the third floor of that building, I finally felt like, whoa, this is heavy. What's going on? It doesn't feel welcoming like the rest of the location. Then I start seeing the REM pods go off. I start seeing temperature differences. I start hearing EVPs for the first time, not in a TV, but in person. The Ovilus is just, I start seeing all these pieces of equipment going off. And then that's when I came to the analogy. And it's funny, I don't know why I thought of this, because I don't like that activity. Because I don't like seafood. She does. She loves seafood. I hate it. I even told her that I was allergic to seafood just to get her to not want to go places like that. But I kind of developed the whole thing where I consider paranormal investigating kind of like fishing, if you will.
Yep.
So you're not really going to go fishing to go and have a good time. If I mean, excuse me, you're not going there to really catch fish and all that. That's kind of like the cherry on top or the icing on the
Right.
cake. What you're really doing is going there to kind of relax, get your head out of whatever funk you're in, kind of unwind, or if you're going with friends, kind of like have a good time with them. The fish is the extra if you're able to catch it. So I kind of relate paranormal investigating to fishing. So if you're
Totally.
able to go and investigate with your friends and kind of spend that bonding time together, that's where it's really
Oh,
important.
sure.
If you're able to get a piece of evidence and oh man, we got that ghost cat. Hey, we got the shadow figure coming out of the chair. That's
Yeah.
just the icing on the cake for me.
Right. That's
So
good.
Love that.
Clearly you had a good fishing trip.
yeah, I had a great one. And
I
that's
know,
where
right?
that's where I was like barely paying attention to Ghost Adventures to starting to, hey, okay, and this and that and this and this is why this happens, okay, and I kind of relate to what happened to me that night. And the thing that I found awesome about becoming a paranormal investigator, going back to my first experience that Jenny told you. So my first experience ever, sitting down on a futon, I hear the springs going down. I feel something cold sitting right next to me. Like this half of my body is completely frozen cold. And I can visually see the impression of something sitting next to
Oh.
me. It wasn't until a bit later, once we had already joined War Party Paranormal, that we investigated with one of my favorite paranormal investigators ever. Her name's Scotty. Rest in peace. She's no longer with us. She used to go to the Gettysburg Bash every year.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we investigated
Nice.
somewhere the nicest.
Mhm.
But yeah, we investigated somewhere together, the three of us, and I felt my very first cold spot. I was completely surrounded by cold, and it felt like a circle. So Scotty, I told Scotty and I told Jenny to come to me because I can't move and it feels super cold. And boom, I got the validation and I got an answer to what I was experiencing my very first paranormal experience.
Right.
So that's what kind of got the ball rolling. That's where I was like super interested because a lot of us, if we're lucky as paranormal investigators, we get to answer some of the questions that we get along the way. But it almost seems like I have more questions to be answered than when I started originally. But
We're
that's
the same
why I'm
person.
hoping to get those answers
Yeah, we
someday.
all do.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm allergic to seafood, so
He's fake allergic.
I still am.
I'm
he's
real
alive.
allergic. And I
I
have
love
more
seafood, huh?
questions than ever. I literally have more like 20 more questions. We're gonna have to talk another time because
Yeah, we
I had
have
so many
7
more
minutes left
questions
in the
to
show.
ask you.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
No,
No, it's fine.
Hey, are you guys gonna be doing anything because we're getting running out of time here? I want to make sure you want to tell us where you're gonna be if people want to meet you, or meet and greets, or where you want to tell us anything.
So on for the rest of the year, we only have one event at Yesteryear Village, which is in West Palm Beach, and that is December 7th with War Party. We do a public event there, and that's it for the rest of the year. Thank God, because I feel like I need to finish my. But in the beginning of the year, we don't have anything planned as of yet. But I know we do want to go to Gettysburg Bash sometime not sometime in July.
We'll be coming back.
And
oh, cool.
Towards the beginning of the year, I'm not sure what we'll plan. I'm getting the itch. Even though I want to decompress, I'm getting the itch for something else. Something new.
Right.
But
right.
Sunday night, we do have a live show, and
Spooked Coast to
Spooked
Coast.
to Coast with our
Where you can see
co-hosts
some of our friends
Joy
here.
and Joy, yes, and
Anthony and Jenny have been on our show.
yeah,
We have.
It's an awesome show. Really good.
Get him on.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that'd
But
be
yeah,
Yeah.
you can definitely see us every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern, Spooked Coast to Coast. If you want to watch live, if you can't, you want to watch Team Rewatch, that's fine. As long as you're watching and you're hitting that thumbs up, just like I hope you're doing for these guys here, that they deserve it. I was super excited
you.
when they announced that they were doing their show.
yes.
So yeah, man, keep up the good
Awesome
work,
show.
guys.
Good job.
I enjoy the show.
Thank
Two
you.
amazing people that we knew, and now we met Kim.
Yeah.
So I'm very happy for you guys.
I love it. You brought the history. We're the history nerds, and you brought
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. You brought the
So
evidence.
good.
You brought the history. I'm an amazing, amazing guest tonight, which we knew would happen, but
Yeah.
You guys are great.
We did.
Thank you so much.
We had a good
yeah,
time. I
really,
mean,
really good.
on your show, we had
Yeah.
a great time, and then meeting you guys in Gettysburg was awesome. Location, I mean, it was awesome to meet you guys, physically. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, hey,
I know.
hey, oh. You know, it's like, hey,
I-
I know
we
you,
love
I know
that.
you, hey.
Yes.
Personality.
I was so happy. That was probably one of the best highlights of the trip for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Spending
Right?
time with everybody and doing the Staticom in the room and stuff like
Staticom.
Yeah.
yeah.
That was
They
awesome.
came to
with
Staticom.
and everything.
It was a great
We
evening.
had a good time. We really had, and I hope you guys
It was
show up
fun.
again this year. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause I hopefully the three of us will be there. I know I will. I know Jenny.
Yes.
You got to get
Yes.
Kim.
Yeah.
Come on, Kim.
Kim
You
got to
know
get
what
her,
room
get
I'm
over
gonna
there.
be in.
We should get a table. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have a table. Maybe we'll get a table for the show.
I think we should.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that.
I think
And
we should.
I love the enthusiasm you both have for this too. And I love that each
Mhm.
time you were saying, Mondo, that you go out, it like adds the questions, because I think that's what brings all of us back again and again and again. We're just it's that curiosity, it's that discovery, the curiosity, and getting those like little bits of pieces is just I kept when you were saying that, it was like the big fish, but isn't that that's a movie about a lie, right? But it's like we're really catching the big fish, and it's not a lie.
Yes, the big fish.
It's real.
It's a good movie. No, I agree. I love the fishing.
A
I
bad
love the
day of
fishing
paranormal
analogy.
investigating still better than a good day at work.
For real.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Times 1,000.
It's gonna be a bumper sticker before you know it on the back of the car.
Not sure.
For real.
Yeah, well, it will be a new saying for us. Jenny, you can have that
I
one.
love
Okay?
it.
With your
Okay,
lasagna.
thank you.
With the lasagna.
He has the lasagna and Kim has the cake. And you wonder why
I'm
I'm
hungry.
For real.
fat. You know?
I know, right?
You're
Come
well
on, tell
fed.
me you're not. I'm always hungry.
Yeah, she's always.
That's part of
Do you guys
paranormal
have a
investigating
website?
too. The snacks.
So we do have our Instagram, 305 Paranormal, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook as well.
Great,
Oh,
cool.
Okay.
Very good. So we can find you if we just go in 305 Paranormal.
We can put that
Everybody
in the
can find
thing.
you just looking for that.
Everywhere
Cool.
but Facebook. I just invented
Yes.
I'm not making it.
I'm the
Okay,
worst.
I'm done.
I know. She's like making it
But
right
yeah,
now.
definitely in YouTube and IG is where we're at the most. TikTok.
Whenever I remember.
Yeah, those video compilations
Okay,
are
I just
great.
put through.
Thank
Yes.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, that was great stuff. I just put it in the chat just in case anyone's watching it later. 305 Paranormal. Find and support them.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And Spooked Coast to Coast. I'll
Mhm.
put that there too. Yeah, it's at 6:00 on Sundays
Mhm.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
It's a good show. You guys gotta get it out.
Yeah, you had
know?
some good guests. There was this dude the
That's
other week on that was like,
We're excited because we're almost
Jenny.
in our first year, so we're happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jenny B.
oh, congratulations!
Thank
wow.
you.
Thank you.
Well done, well done. And how
Nice.
many years for 305 Paranormal now?
You know,
You think you may have said?
officially,
5?
I think I made the the Instagram in about 2019 and 2019. I think it was 2019.
Yeah.
2019 or 2020.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Well, then you'll have to come on our 5th anniversary show on this show.
Ooh.
Our 5th.
That'll have to be you
I'm gonna put
guys.
it down on my calendar right now.
I'm doing it too.
5th anniversary, I'd be
Anyway.
like 400 pounds.
Oh my
Cannoli,
All cannolis, all the lasagnas, all the cakes.
lasagnas, cake. I mean,
And the
Oh my
cannoli.
God.
and the cannoli.
Hey.
And drink
What we do?
shots.
I mean, we're supposed to be paranormal, but with a
By
paranormal,
Thanksgiving later.
you know, we like pastries and food. You know what I mean? So we got 2 minutes left, unless it's like, you know. So
Okay, cool.
I just want to show you. I got my coffee for Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
Oh, nice. Holy
Is that the one you
cannoli.
had before our show, Anthony's? Did you have that already?
Yeah. I didn't drink it yet.
Yeah, a lot of it.
Straight up, like that's what happened.
I gotta have
Oh
my
my
coffee,
gosh.
sambuca, some coffee, and
I had some coffee in here. So.
He gave
Yeah.
me forget about it coffee from
That is
Brooklyn. And it was
cute.
so good. It was
Yeah.
really, really good.
for
my birthday.
I drink it all the time. Forget about it. But
It's
I got
really
Neo
good.
cups. You know, I'm a
Thanks,
fast.
Todd and Carmela. You too.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Hey, happy
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. I know,
Oh,
happy
thank you.
Thanksgiving.
Yes,
Yes,
happy
happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving to everyone in the chat room, everybody here on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you for
Thanks
having
for watching.
Yeah,
And
happy Thanksgiving.
holidays.
Happy holidays.
You know,
Yes, happy
You know.
Thanksgiving, and see you here
Hey,
next
happy
week.
Thanksgiving. You guys
Start
gonna be home for
December.
Thanksgiving? I'm assuming.
December.
What?
Oh my God.
You guys, everybody gonna be home for Thanksgiving, or
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
coming to my house here.
We host.
I
So
host,
we
yeah.
you host?
What?
They go to the supermarket for the turkey. They don't chase it down like you.
No.
Yeah, hey, you want it fresh. You
Someone
got to
It's right
catch it, pull out some couple feathers. You know, the old chopper gives the neckage.
Okay,
And-
I'm vegetarian.
Well, that's
Stop.
for yams.
Yeah, I eat
Yeah.
vegetables.
Okay.
Well, I make a good sweet potato casserole.
Ooh.
I
might-
mean, I swear.
That is the truth.
I might
we
need
get-
that recipe.
We might stop by and have some sweet potato casserole.
Yeah,
I make a
please
good.
do.
Yeah.
Her mac and
Sounds
cheese.
good.
We're gonna head down there one day. Or you guys are gonna be knocked on the door.
We
Hey, got some casserole for us.
Heck yeah, I will go right to the grocery store and prepare you some immediately if you come down.
But if you don't bring the cannoli,
That's right. Just bring
you,
cannolis.
you can't come in.
Oh, yeah.
What's
So
the casserole?
the
I
five
go
of
down
us
south.
need-
I gotta bring
we
the
need to
cannolis.
meet at the
The cannolis
Montgomery
down there are
house.
not real cannolis.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, we should meet at the Montgomery house in North Carolina.
I would love that. Let's plan that.
That would be
Right? Exactly. And Todd and Carmela have okay, yes, we'll see you
Yeah,
Sunday. See you Sunday, Todd and Carmela.
Yeah, see you guys Sunday.
Okay. It's like one big happy family. It's like, Kim, I won't see you Sunday, but I just saw you last night, which was good.
Yeah,
I'll
we
see
each other
Anthony
with that
Sunday.
thing.
Yeah, like constantly. It's so funny.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we see each other a lot. We got a couple of minutes left. I'm not going to cut us off yet. Yeah, it's like
I have us over
It's 10
2 hours
I have
and 3 minutes,
10:03.
Anthony.
three.
Yeah, 10:03.
Oh, 3
Yeah.
minutes. Oh, yeah,
Yep,
2 hours.
I have
3
us
minutes.
3 minutes
Oh, we're
over,
over
Anthony.
already. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just saying, we gotta say goodnight. I want to say thank you for everybody in the audience. Thank you guys for being on the show. I gotta thank everybody for everything. Happy Thanksgiving. I just want to tell everybody, remember this. When you go paranormal investigating, you got to go out there. You got to be safe, because you want to look for ghosts. You don't want to be a ghost. Good night. Forget about it.
Happy Thanksgiving.